Okay, welcome to the CryptiasCharts Weekly Breakdown. Let's mark down the monthly range high and low first, whereas we will mark down the monthly levels where I'm interested in. Well, the monthly close up there and the candle high. So the monthly levels has been marked out. Let's go to the weekly and see what's up over there. As you can see, we have reclaimed the weekly level last week and retesting it currently. So as long as we are holding above the weekly SR, I think we are trading up back to a monthly range high. So let's break down to the daily and see how to set up a trade. There are two levels right now, which is having a small imperfection, creating a tiny daily zone. There's a pivotal zone, so if you're above, I think we're definitely gonna see 11.7. So let's break it down a bit. As you see, there's a lot of resting liquidity below these levels I'm marking out now. So if we break down the 1 week SR, we're definitely gonna take those liquidity before any move up or down, of course, a continuation. If you do break below the 8.8k, I do see these two levels coming up, the 7.4 and 6.8 till around, I think 6.5 is possible to see too, with the first target 7.8. Every consolidation below the 1 week SR will lead to trade into the 9.2 to 8.8k. There's a huge liquidity below the right above 8k. If we tap that, we're definitely gonna see 7.8. However, we're still trading above the 1 week SR, so we look for a trade to trade it back up. We mark down the 1 day high candle low first. That will be a pain in the ass to get by. So let's break down in the 4-hour and let's see what we see. We see a local resistance right there. As you see, we got a local resistance down there and a liquidity for it onto the left. Let me mark that out. The liquidity for it is in confluence with the 1 day high candle low and the monthly range high. So let's mark down the resting liquidity right now. So if we do move down and have a bearish retest, I expect to reclaim the 4-hour resistance, tap the resting liquidity, reject the trend resistance and lose the box. Tapping the liquidity and losing the box, the retest of it will be the trigger to trade it back down to the 1 week SR. If we lose that, we will definitely trade it back to the 8.8. Long scope targets will be the resting liquidity as first target, as second the void, and if we consolidate around the void and reclaim the monthly range high, I will look for trades to trade it back to 13.8k with the first target the dotted line, because there is the next liquidity resting for the shorts, the swing shorts. Okay, now it's time for Ethereum. Let's break it down from the monthly down to lower time frames again. We mark out the SR flip of the monthly right there. It didn't test yet. There is the another SR flip which is being tested right now. If you close monthly above it, we can aim higher, of course, and those will be the targets because those are the close and the highs before the huge move down. Now the weekly. The weekly looks actually not bad, but I wanted to close above the 358 so we can target a swing up to 332. Where the first target will be the 480s because there is the liquidity resting right now. So 488 to be precise. And as you see, the daily is not ready yet to close above the 358 most likely, and I think it's gonna trade back to the 275. And every consolidation around the monthly 358, I think it's gonna go back to the 488, tap the liquidity there, and we will check what's up from there on. Let's go to the 4 hours. As you see, the 4 hours a bit indecisive over here. You see the liquidity is being grabbed right there before the fall. Every trade and reclaim above of the monthly level. I think we're gonna tap that liquidity grab and fill the void up to the left. So that is what I want to see. Tap, tap, tap. Get the liquidity right there, consolidate above, and go straight to the monthly and fill the void up there. If Ethereum is bearish, it has no business to do back up to the dotted line again. So if it breaks down from here, I want to see to break this dotted line now. So trade below, first target the monthly level 275. If we break down below that, then we got a small but quite a short swing trade coming up, and I will be interested in these two levels. Let's see, and there's a lot of liquidity resting right below there. My final target of the swing short will be right there, the 175. If you want a position for a swing short early already, this will be my trigger, a stop above the previous liquidity grab, and close early, of course, if it gets back above the monthly level. That will be my compound area, and trade it back below. For the boost, tap the liquidity again, hold the monthly, trade it back into the weekly. Any consolidation around the weekly, trade it back into the next monthly level 670s.